What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolfpack, your number one source of cryptotainment to get you through the bear market. In this episode, we're going to talk about how Bitcoin has broken out of the bear market. Parabola, yes, that is a thing. We're going to talk macro. We're going to talk Fed. We're going to talk memes. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. 2 really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
We're seeing what we're seeing is that we are in a transition. We had this strong economic growth because of the work that this president has done in the past 18 months, and now what we're seeing is a transition into stable and steady.
Doesn't matter how bad the outlook is, because stonks and Bitcoin, they only go up. Now, we have taken out the 55 exponential moving average on the daily chart, and we are actually about to close a candle here. It is a doji. It is looking a little bit nasty, but this is a great sign for the bulls and bad for the bears. We were saying a good entry point is at about 23,500. That is the confirmation of the 55 EMA on the daily chart, and a good sell is around 26,600, which lines up with our weekly chart 200 exponential moving average. That's scary, okay? The 200 exponential moving average is fierce, scary resistance, okay? I think we are going to reject up here. I think that it is a short. If we make it up to about 26.6, I would be very, very careful. The macro is looking bad, but not as bad as it was. The Federal Reserve came out, they raised rates, but they seemed a little bit dovish. And so does the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. She is all about pumping this market and keeping our gains.
Focused on achieving steady, stable growth without sacrificing the gains of the last 18 months.
The Treasury Secretary wants us to keep our gains from the bull run. She is doing her job, and this has made her very popular at nightclubs, and I would venture to say maybe a little bit too popular. Now, I sold 65K and have not gone in with my trading portfolio. I do have all my hodl positions that I went off of the cliff with, all right? So I am starting to get just a little bit bullish. I feel like maybe a soft landing is possible by the Fed. You know why we're here? The Wolfpack. We're here for our X's, our 2X's, 4X's, and our 10X's, okay? We're looking for that money that folds, not jiggles.
I want my money to fold, not jingle.
Folding money is what's coming in the next bull run. You might even be able to afford one night with Belle Delphine, all right? And we're gonna do it here together at the Wolfpack. In fact, I am thinking about doing my very first Wolfpack live stream on Sunday at 6 p.m., but only if this video gets 100 likes, okay? I just need to know that there is enough interest out there for me to do a live stream, all right? So 100 likes, guys. Anyways, now let's talk about what everyone is thinking. Are we in a recession or are we not in a recession?
2 negative quarters of GDP growth is not the technical definition of recession. It's not the definition that economists have traditionally relied on.
Wait a second.
Well, a recession is 2 quarters in a row of negative growth. I don't think we're going to have that.
Well, there is no more reason to debate because Wikipedia has decided for us and locked the page. 2 negative quarters of economic growth is not a recession. Hooray! So I guess it is finally time to go straight to the moon.
When I grow up, I want to go to the moon.
Why wait?
But hold on though, we still have to solve inflation. And we can do that by passing a law that stops inflation. All you have to do is spend $300 billion.
And the Inflation Reduction Act will add another $370 billion in clean energy tax credits in reconciliation, including incentives to accelerate domestic production of solar panels, wind turbines, batteries, and critical materials processing. That doesn't sound like a recession to me. Thank you very much.
He's absolutely right. The Inflation Protection Act is not going to cause a recession. It is going to cause inflation. Yes, when you have more currency units chasing the same amount of goods and services, that causes asset prices to go up. This right here, folks, is actually stimulus. Yes, before they gave us stimulus and we ran and bought Dogecoin, right? Well, now they're targeting their stimulus into what they care about, and that is green energy. Make no mistake about it, guys, the Inflation Protection Act is going to cause inflation, and it is 100% printer go burr.
That's why the only job I'm gonna create are gonna be down at the mint. That's right. We gonna print so much damn money, I'm gonna give every single American $1 million.
Well, we can't raise taxes on the poor and middle class. So who's gonna pay for this? Well, actually, the poor and middle class are gonna be paid for it through inflation. Yes, the cost of goods, aka the CPI, it's going to continue to climb. See, you can't raise taxes on the poor and middle class, but you can put a hidden tax in. Every time you buy meat, every time you buy milk, every time you buy fuel, it's a little bit more expensive, and you don't know why. Well, you're paying for all this deficit spending of the government.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please.
Donald Trump lacked the courage to act.
The Federal Reserve raised interest rates 0.75%. However, they are on a 2-month recess, which gives us enough time to pump into the midterm elections. That's kind of what the plan was. Also, Amazon and Apple both beat earnings on revenue and profit, causing the NASDAQ to pump like crazy and bringing Bitcoin along with it.
We had said many times that we were prepared to move more aggressively if inflation continued to disappoint. And that's why we did move to a more aggressive pace at the June meeting, as we said we would do. And it's also worth noting that these rate hikes have been large and they've come quickly, and it's likely that their full effect has not been felt by the economy. So there's probably some additional tightening, significant additional tightening in the pipeline.
What?
Now, the real economy and the stock market are two different things. The real economy is in a recession. I believe it's been for 6 months already. Typically, recessions last about 18 months. People are going to lose their jobs. Things are going to get a little bit harder. But the markets always front run the economy once things start looking softer. Now, the Federal Reserve is saying they're only going to raise rates a couple more times, and they're going to be small basis point hikes. People are talking about easing already in 2023. The bull market is right around the corner. I'm not sure that this is quite the bottom yet. I'm not really calling the bottom right here, but things are looking a lot better. People are looking to be a little bit more risk on with their trading strategies. Only time will tell if this pump has any legs, if it is going to continue up to the 200 exponential moving average. I think that it can, unless, of course, some weird, stupid black swan event happens again. Even Elon Musk says inflation might be trending down. He says his Tesla car company commodity prices are trending down. Now, I don't know if you care. I mean, he did dump on our heads and he is a grifter. A bear market is just a bull market in reverse, if you're a bear. Now, there is a parabola to it, just like a bull market, and you have to watch out for bear euphoria. It's just an inverse moon boy, like the people who are saying 100K. Well, in reverse, that's 10K, so maybe it will never get reached. And looking at the parabola from the app, you can see that we have finally broken the parabola. This could be the sign of a big bounce or a full-blown reversal. So be careful out there being bearish. This is a scary time. Hex on the daily chart is also looking very, very good, but it is rejecting the 55 exponential moving average, so be careful loading up on your bags. Hex regained the 21 exponential moving average, popped to the 55 right here, now rejecting the primary pivot. Now remember, Bitcoin is above the 55 and about to close a doji candle. That is signaling for a little bit of a correction, a little bit of a cool down. If that happens, remember right here, the 21 exponential moving average, it is at about 4.2 cents. That is your entry, and then you just hold on for dear life. Now, mental masturbation prevents blue brains. So let's just think this through. What if this is a reversal or a giant bounce in the market and Richard announces pulse chain? This thing would go absolutely nuts. You would finally get rid of that bear market girlfriend.
Sabe que você já tirou o FGTS, já tá pra entrar a segunda parcela. No batidorinha assim, é briga. Olha, voador. Voador.
Man, Hex would go crazy, man. Hex would go crazy, all right? But look, I have like 40 plus stakes. I'm not selling. I'm not buying right now, but I'm not selling either. I am a true Hexican. I am an OG. I am critical of Richard Hart and Hex community. You know, I don't like echo chambers, but that don't mean I'm not the Hex prodigal son. But if you made it this far, guys, I want to tell you something. I've been having a hard time monetizing my videos. You say anything about the establishment, you say anything about Biden, they're demonetized, and I don't really care about the money. I don't care about the $6 or whatever. But if your video is not monetized, it doesn't do as well, because if they can't make money off of you, then they're not going to push your content. Okay, so first project in Project Mayhem is share this video, man. Share it in like Facebook groups. Be careful on Telegram. Don't get yourself banned on Telegram sharing this stuff, but like the video and let's try to punch through the algorithm and grow this community. I really hope that we can do this live stream on Sunday, okay? But if you made it this far, like and subscribe, join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.